Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time everything turned bad when the Sultana was murdered and the Scions were framed for it. We and Alphino escaped that thanks to the help of Pippin and that the merchant we met in the very beginning of the game. Okay. Let's see what we do next. The most unassuming folk can prove out to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation. Oh, I can well imagine how a man would feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father often spoke of you, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not how I envisioned it. I could have envisioned better circumstances as well. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Serenia are free, we may yet set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Terrapin, but Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Sid. Sid? What are you doing here? Pulling you out of a fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he's no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bring our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the monetaries and the crystal waves. Corvus. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign powers in their territory. I hope that Lord Americ doesn't change that. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the monetarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The Smokefolk will not turn so easily on the warrior of light and their allies. Marshal Terrapin, I know not what to say. The words are thank you, Alphino. Now what Father would labor to believe. But enough talk, you must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Up, there's no rest for the righteous. Goodbye, Sid. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Orchevant. Mayhap he will know what to do. Yes. Not you. You. Master Alfino told me your tale, Serenia. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Unless the situation has grown more complicated in your absence, it would be best if I explained in full. Since I'm back in Ishgard, let's wear the dragoon armor. It's fitting.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
Thank you, Lord Horshafant.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
Rest?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Alfino, will you come along? Remember the time when the Emperor caught our men? We can free them as well, this time. I don't think they have killed our people. Again, several cutscenes. Well, let's do this. Alfino? Serenia? Is that really you? I'm so happy that you are... And I think back to that smirk she showed, I'm not certain I trust Tataru fully. I'm sorry to say, but the foreshadowing was real. I tried contacting Mephilia and the others, but no one would respond. And when the crystal breaks, our own people turned on us in the marketplace. Flamine told me to run, and so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost sight of her. Fortunately, I had observed some of the braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. And you are? Ah, yes, the mask. It was lost in the struggle. Ah, Lady Yugiri. Pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters looks like a dilapidated building. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack. Sorry, where was I? Ah, yes. We waited there at the waking sands, hoping others would come, but no one did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as of yet. We had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look, but you should know the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands goods fortune. Only Crystal Braves remain there. Be that as it may, we have yet cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it's not impossible for the others could have done the same. You may have been forsaken by man and woman, believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascions, and find homes for every refugee? Oh yes, I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
Orchefon.
'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Ah, credits. I guess this is the end of a fetch content from the Realm Reborn before the start of Heavensward. The first expansion. Okay, skip.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Nabrialis is no more. The other was not his to invoke. His demise was his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not fully mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands then? The earth is fertile and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world have known. Ominous. By his will. By his will. Riandre? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Man. Game, what are you doing? Edgar Soma?
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
No, but maybe the next step on our journey.
Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
And I will face it and overcome it. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Bearer of a torch. Completed before the dawn. So now we are officially in Heavensward, and we should also have the means to finally continue our class quests beyond level 50. And hey, quests that give experience points, actual. In the last several quests, there was just a 0 less here.
The dawn's light will shine again.
That is not the same voice actor, I believe.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
No, that is not the same voice actor.
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Elfino.
Lord Orchefon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
But it's really awkward when the voice actor changes so... Whoop.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Okay.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scions' legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, everything has been arranged. The sentinels of the Gates of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will let you in. My men summoned shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then... okay. But I end this episode here. Next time, I believe I will actually look if the Dragoon quest continues. The paladin would be rather awkward, considering I'm a sword man in Uldar, and that is where... yeah, anyway. Where we have to go to meet the paladin quest giver. Good. Yeah, what else? No, that's it for today. Until next time, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.